Hello friends, it is going to start two new controls, choice box and list box. Choice box is also known as a combo box. It will display drop down list of choices to the user, but at a time user can select only a single item. It is a combination of radio button and text field because items stored under choice box are by default in string format, and like a radio button it will allow user to select a single item. As compared to radio button, choice box has a dynamic in nature, as well as items stored under choice box are in array fashion, that is first item is located at the subscript 0 till the total item count items minus 1. You can also handle the list of choice box like a array list or like a string array. You can add, insert, delete items from list at runtime. Therefore it has a dynamic nature as compared to radio button, as well as if you have choices 100 choices, 50 choices, then also it will allocate only a single line on the designing screen. While using choice box, we have to familiar with its inbuilt methods. The first method is add and add item. By using these two methods, you can add a new item to a choice box. After that, there is count items method. Count item method return the total number of items from a choice box. As I said, it will handle the list like a array. Therefore you can add, insert, delete, copy, all the things that we did with array we can also use with items of choice box. Here is the get item method. If you know the exact index of your item, then you can also specify the index, and then get item method return the string. After that there is select index also. It will return the index value, that is integer value of a given string. As well as here we have a get selected item method. This item is mostly useful while using the choice box. Get selected item, by using this method we can check whether the given item is selected by user or not. You can also have a insert method. You can insert a new item at specified index, as well as you can also remove one by one item, or if you want to clear all the list, then there is remove all method is also available. Let us see the example and all these methods. For this example we have single choice box and some buttons for add, insert, remove and remove all, and we have a panel. Okay, then create a choice box and add one by one item by using add item or add method. Suppose here we add a name of countries. Now this four country we have added. Now let us build a bit buttons. Okay, let us assign the action listener to it. Okay, now add one by one. First, add combo box. After that, all these four buttons. Oh, here is B1. Okay, now add panel to a frame. Okay, if you want to give the oh, here we have to implement the listener, as well as if you want a item listener. Okay, we will see the item listener in next example. Here we want to only how to use this method by using buttons. Okay, now write a method. Sorry, the method is public void action perform in bracket action event A. Okay, now check if e dot get source is equal to b1. It is for add, therefore you can also directly write that add or add item. Suppose we put here China. Now check whether the second button is say click by user, then the second button for insert, then call here insert method. For insert method we have two parameters. The first one is city name, sorry, country name, and the next one is index. The index is suppose 2. Now for remove, you can directly remove the item, or for remove method you can also apply the different logic. You can remove the fixed item name, or you can also remove the selected item. For that purpose we have to assign here get selected item. Okay, it will return the string which is selected by currently selected by user. Then remove all. We have a method remove all. Okay, now let us call the constructor. Let us create the object. Okay, let us see the output. Compile it. Oh, here is the some mistake. Okay, now run it. Here is the combo box. USA, UK, Japan. Now, if you want to add new item, then new item is always add at the end of the list, or it is append at the end. Click on new item. See the here China is added to a list. After that, if you want to insert item, here we give the two index, that is 0, 1, 2. It means what? Your California is added in between USA and UK. Let us see. Okay, it is right. After that, remove item. Suppose we select something from this list, remove item, then California get removed. And if we click on clear all, then what happen? All list get cleared. Okay, like this you can call all such methods. Let us see the next example. In that example, we want to directly give event to a choice box. Suppose in this example, we have two choice boxes, as well as here we have some string array. The first array is S1, and it will store suppose the string is something what here we want to display T. After that there is copy and cold drink. Okay, now here we have three main items, tea, coffee and cold drink. All these three items will get enter under choice box 1. After that, if you select the tea, then choice box 2 will display the types of tea. After that, coffee, types of coffee. Therefore here we did a three strings. Or do one thing here, we first create the sub items, and then we can directly add item to a choice box 1 under the main. Therefore here remove this. Suppose here I write iced tea, green tea and lemon tea. Okay, now this is for these are these option. Now create the options for coffee. Hot coffee or simple coffee or only coffee. Then there is cold coffee, or you can also add cappuccino, all those things. Here it has only two items. And now for cold drink, suppose under cold drink we have soft drinks, health drinks, there is juices or colas. Okay, here we have four items. Okay, now first let us create a choice box 1. 7 dot add first item is a tea, the second one is coffee, and the next one is cold drink. Okay, but before that, you have to implement here item listener. Okay, now assign this listener to a combo box 1. Okay, create a combo box 2, and here also you have to add the empty string, that is only spaces. It will give thus length to a combo box or width to a combo box. After that, add this to combo. Okay, now write a item listener. Okay, then let us check if c1 dot get selected item or index. You can also use your index is equal to 0, that is first item. Then c2 dot first remove all the items, because if you first select the t, then sub items of t will get stored under combo box 2, but if we select the copy again next, then these items are already stored, therefore it will display us items of t, after that items of copy. But if you don't want to display like this, then first remove all the items from combo box 2 and then add a new items. Okay, here for items we have created a string array, therefore we can directly say here for I is less than s1 dot length and I plus plus. Okay, and now you can directly add dot add item in bracket s1 dot I, that is one by one item added to a combo box. Okay, now for second item you can also check the index or selected item is equal to copy, then second array get added to a combo box 2. After that third, here we can also use the index 2, because the first index is 0, 1 and 2. Okay, I think it is fine. Now let us check it. Now here we take a size 400 pixel. Let us see how it will get work. Oh, correct this. Choice demo 1 is the right. Oh, spelling mistake. Okay. Oh, but we have to add this comma box to a panel first and then add a panel. Okay. Suppose coffee, then here is the coffee item, cold drink. Here are the item, tea. Okay. You can also take here one label or text field. Suppose here we take a text field. Let us build it. Here go item listener to choice box 2 also. Take a maximum size for this field. Suppose 30 and add this field also. Okay. Now here you have to change the code because here we have a two choice boxes and you have to check whether which choice box is selected by the user. Therefore, e dot get source is equal to if c2. Then what? Then within the text box field set text c2 dot item. Then continue the string order by customer. Okay. Let us see how it will get work. What happened now? Get selected item. Oh, okay. Now if we select coffee, here is cold coffee. Then here is the message cold coffee ordered by customer. Okay. By using such inbuilt methods, you can simply use a choice box. The next control is list box. Like a combo box or like a choice box, it also displays the choices to user, but it can be allow single selection as well as the main thing is you can select a multiple items. It is also known as a combination of checkbox and text field because it allows the multiple selection, therefore checkbox and text field. It has all the properties and methods same as that of choice box. It is also dynamic in nature and it manipulates the list as a array fashion. First item is stored at the index of 0 and the last item is stored at the count items minus 1. You can simply create a list object by using following constructor list object is equal to new list. Here the initial visible area, that is if you have a hundred of items under the list box and the visible area is 10, then only initially 10 items are visible. Then there is scroll is appear and by using scroll you can check the further items. The next parameter is boolean value. The boolean value true, it means it allow to select the multiple items, and the boolean value is false, then you can only select a single item from a list. Let us see the example. Okay, here first implements action listener for button as well as item listener for list box. Okay, now create the controls. To list, we have here to list. There is single button because we want to copy at selected item from list 1 to list 2. We need here one text field and the panel. Okay, now construct the controls. Suppose visible area is 4 and allow multi selection. Put the items. We want here 5 items. Okay, now build a list 2. Suppose the visible area is 3 and the value is false, that is it will allow only a single selection. Okay, for list 2 add a item listener. Then there is text field and button. So the caption of button is copy. Add here action listener. Okay, add all this control to a panel. After that button, then followed by list 2 and finally text field. Okay, add this control to a frame. Now first let us define the events. The first one is sorry, the event is item state change. Okay, now here only display the selected item and index of selected item under a text field. Give the message call here method get selected item. As I said, it has all the methods same as that of choice box. Then if we want to display the index of selected item, then what is the method? Right, the method is get selected index, right? Okay, now let us add the action listener. Here we have to first create a string two-dimensional array because multiple items we selected from this. Therefore call here method list1 dot get selected, not item, then they get selected items because we have a multiple selection. Before that, clear the list 2. Now add this selected items to a list 2 by using simple method. Simply list 2 dot add or add item, and the items are under the string, therefore s of I. Okay. Now call the constructor. Set here maximum width and less height. Okay, let us see the preview. Panel. There is one more error. LD. Okay. Now here is the design. Suppose we select apple and cherry. Multi selection is allowed. There is apple and cherry. If you have found that there is by using direct click, items are not selected, then you can use either control or shift button to select the item. But here I did not click any button, then also all this item gets selected. Copy it. The items are 3. Suppose I select one more pineapple, then apple, pineapple, cherry and orange. If you select the single item, then select item equal to cherry and the index is, let us increase the size of text field. So the size is 40. Now let us see. Okay, the index is 0, the which is index is 2. You can also create a same program as that of choice box to check all the methods associated with list box. Fine. In next lecture we will see the new control. Thank you.